I'm Andrew. I run a shop called Needles and Pens.
I'm Kelly. I run littlepaperplanes.com.
We both operate a business that offers objects and works from makers and creators.
There's a subtle movement happening out there. People are choosing more unconventional career paths in order to have greater control of their lives. They're re-engaging with artisanal craftsmanship, trades that were often deemed obsolete by mass production. They're once again making things with their own hands and managing to sustain themselves by doing it. Welcome to Working Title, a show where we explore the makers, creators, and craftspeople of the Bay Area.
We have skills, we wanted to keep going, making stuff.
We're not gonna, you can't, there's nobody's giving this to us in fine arts, right? So what's the job? There are things that you can study where you graduate and you have more opportunities, sure. And things are improving now, so people are getting jobs out of college. But an MFA isn't really one of them, so we got to work for it, and it's like, okay, well, we made our bed.
Instead of waiting for somebody to hire us, we can just make a job for ourselves.
Welcome to the second episode of Working Title. This time, Kelly and I pay a visit to Jay and Rie of Atelier Dion, a married couple that produces custom ceramics out of West Oakland.
It started with our teachers. So it's teachers that forwarded along opportunities. I need help building this project in ceramics. You should talk to Jay and Rie because they can probably help you out.
We noticed a lot of people are actually looking for ceramics fabricators in Bay Area. They're trying to make something locally, but there wasn't anybody making.
We started in a portion of this room, and then it quickly became apparent that we were just spreading out, so we ended up renting the whole thing. So our first big cost was the kiln. We bought the kiln with money that we got from our wedding. So essentially, so instead of the honeymoon, we bought the electric kiln.
This is your honeymoon.
This is our honeymoon.
Yeah,
we're still on it.
What are you guys doing for bicycle coffee?
Oh, we are making drip cones for bicycle coffee.
Yeah, they had an original prototype. So there's several different ways in which we do this. Well, we do our own line of work. We do custom fabrication.
We design and we exclusively make whatever in ceramics for a specific store. That's the custom ceramics.
Or we can take an existing prototype and then make a mold and then put that into production, which is the case
that's
for...
the fabrication, right?
Yeah.
Is that kind of what you want to keep doing, is having it spread out a bit, so that means income comes from a variety of different sources, or is there a specific, are you trying to just focus more on the line? How do you see Atelier Dion right now?
Yeah. We need to do a lot of these things. If we were to just make our own line and try to kind of sell that, that's really difficult, right? So that's our least frequent order, the shops that we work with. And, granted, we're not trying to get 15 shops, and we're not trying to look outside of Bay Area for selling these things. But we've made a choice to kind of, balance these things out a little bit, right?
Well, from fabrication jobs, we get more consistent income also. For example, bicycle coffee, they order 100 every month, so that's our consistent income. So that helps us to keep going.
Right. And then that's one of several jobs that kind of repeat each month, you know? Building those relationships and kind of sustaining those orders lets us do kind of more of the custom collaborations, the custom fabrications. Yeah.
Right.
You know, there's a special thing when you can drink out of something handmade, when you can use the utility of it. You know, and there's a different feeling that comes from using a cup that somebody's made than using a cup that you've purchased at.
There's a human element to it.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's a work of art in a sense also, rather than just something that's been fabricated in a factory.
Right.
Yeah.
We've experienced that, and we want people to experience that.
So from a $30 cup, you guys each make $7.50. That's just what you earn.
Right.
But from that $7.50, you know, you're paying rent, you're doing everything. But do you know what the profit margin is per cup? I guess it's hard to equate.
Yeah.
Or are
I
you
don't
making
know.
profit yet?
Well,
Not really.
I
No,
don't
I don't think we're
think so.
making profit. You know, and not knowing the answer to that question
Right.
goes back to the bookkeeping. You know.
Spreading love, yeah. Spreading love, yeah.
You know, we're trying to make our work affordable, especially the stuff that we're designing and making under, you know, kind of our house line, if you want to call it that.
So there's a difference basically in what you make than what's made in a factory and shipped from overseas. Because people are buying something that's handmade by an actual person rather than a factory.
And we're small enough that they're often interacting with us, or they're separated only by 1 degree.
most of our clients are like small business owners as well.
Yeah, I mean, they would make
They
more money
know.
if they had, if they were having these pieces fabricated in China. They would.
But then that loses that special aura of you guys with your hands in it. And I think that's why a lot of the small businesses want to work with people like you, because the story is so important.
Yeah, and you know, we care where the food comes from. We care what the farmer is doing. We care about a lot of the other things that we do in daily life. And so I think that having cups, having dishes, having plates that are made here is, you know, it's a part of that. It's like the logical conclusion to the local sustainable.
And I think the next step is having more of a relationship of where the things that we, you know, use to eat, drink, wear that's now coming, you know, to light. And I think that that's just the next phase of all of this small production and manufacturing.
Seems that way. Like we are getting a lot of offer from the coffee shop or tea store. They want to like start their own line and make them locally. So I think that movement is happening.
Another advantage for being able to produce this locally for our clients is that they can come here.
Yeah, if they have a problem with the product we produce, they can just come in and tell us, and then we can fix it right away and send something out like next week.
It's really important to develop those kind of relationships. You know, they can just pick up the
Relationship,
phone
right.
and call us. It's super easy. You know, we can deliver in person. You know? And so when we do deliveries, it's really nice because we box everything up and we bring it there. We get to talk to, you know, how did the last order go? You know, we get to kind of continue that relationship.
Where do you see Atelier Dion in 5 years?
In 5 years, hopefully right here. Hopefully, you know, we would like to kind of maybe expand. And if we could have the whole building, that'd be great. You know, if we could have some
employees to help us up.
We'd like to spend more time designing, you know, working with our clients.
I think our understanding of success is a little different. It's more, it comes from our heart, I think.
take this song with you as you go about the festival. And remember to spread your love.